Good morning, all of you. Good morning, all of you. Uh, Gopi and Shai Lokesh, please bear with me for today. So, some of the new students are joined. Today, we starting with the first regular class. So, Jairam, Kiran, Shravan Kumar, Vishwanath. Okay. So today we are starting our first regular classes. If you want demo sessions, please please call to admin. They will send demo sessions. Okay, fine. So let us fix our agenda, guys, please, for today. First, what we're going to be discussing. Let us our agenda. So let us understand. So first, what is the flow of our classes? What is the course duration? What is the flow of our classes? We understand. This is DevOps with AWS. Yes, yeah. In this, so Linux basics will be covered. Shell script, shell script will be covered. AWS, under AWS, EC2 model, S3 model, IM model, VPC model, RDS model will be covered. GUI, CLI, CF will be covered. Then, so in DevOps with AWS, so totally we're going to be discussing about three models, major. Ansible, Docker, Kubernetes, CI/CD, continuous integration, continuous delivery. Under CI/CD, we're gonna be learning Git, Maven, Jenkins, JFrog, and Sonarchy. And we're gonna be learning monitoring also, like Elk, Nagios, Grafana. These are all things also will be covered. So these are all the models we are gonna be discussing under DevOps with AWS, and which are all the projects will be covered under the under the course itself. No separate things. So we are covering projects under course itself. Under course itself. Today we're starting with what? First are regular classes. So today we're starting with what? DevOps. So under DevOps, we are going to be start with what? Ansible model. The Ansible model, this Ansible model, we are going to be discussing more than 4 weeks of time. So we're going to be understand Ansible model completely. We are going to be learning each and every function, each and every component. And by end, we'll do project. On top of Ansible, we'll implement a project case, please. Got it. Okay, we're starting with what? DevOps, Ansible model. It will take around 4 weeks. After Ansible, then we go for Docker and Kubernetes model, then CI/CD model, monitoring, and then AWS. This is a flow. Okay. But so if you want to start Ansible model, directly we can able to start it? No, we can't. We can't able to start directly. So we need to understand some basics and fundamentals. We need to understand some basics and fundamentals. Which are all those guys, please? First, we need to create a AWS account. Create a AWS account and log in. How to create AWS server and log in. How to create AWS server and log in. Then how to use AWS server. First, we need to complete this. Then we should understand what is configuration management. What is configuration management? After understanding what is the configuration understanding, Linux basics. After understanding Linux basics, user, normal user, how we can make normal user, normal user as root user, sudo user. Password authentication, password authentication. After understanding this role, then we are gonna be starts with what answer. Under Ansible, under Ansible. So introduction about Ansible. Introduction about Ansible. Ansible installation and configurations. Ansible installation and configurations. Ansible essentials. What is the Ansible architecture? Ansible architecture. Ansible core components. And what is the playbook? And what is an AML? How to write an AML? And what is an AML? How to write AML? We are going to be understand by helping of AML. We're going to be writing a playbooks and models, inventory. These are all the components we're going to be learning in Ansible. Once if it is learned, by end we'll do one project. And these are all the components also we're going to be learning. Once again. I'm going to be teaching this in this 4 weeks of time. So these are all things, guys, please. These are all things. We'll do one project. We'll do one project also, guys, please. Clear. Understand. This is in exactly our agenda up to 4 weeks of time. Up to 4 weeks of time. Up to 4 weeks of time. What is once revised place, please? So this is in exactly our course. In this course, we're starting with what? DevOps with AWS. In AWS, we're starting with what? Ansible model. It will take around 4 weeks. So before starting Ansible, we need to understand. We need to understand. These are all the basics and fundamentals. Then only we can able to start Ansible. Then only we can able to start Ansible. Directly, we can't start Ansible, guys, please. Okay. What are the first step, guys, please? How to create AWS account and login. First, let it be show you. Some of the students don't know. Please, who knows like Gopi, Sai Lokesh, please bear with me, but some of the students are new. Please let them create AWS account, let them experience, then will be. Yeah. So for this, first we need to getting into the Google, type it AWS console. Create a new account. Please be click on create an account. Create new account, please. So it is already created. Once again, please wait. Create a new account. So please fill these are all the details like email address, account name. Then after successfully providing account name and email address and verifying your email address and fill your all the personal details. Next page. Then so please be provide your debit card details only. Once if it is verified OTP, then verify your phone number. Then by choosing a basic plan, your account will be created. How exactly Gmail account creation? The same way you can able to create AWS account. Anyway, so if anybody, if you are facing any difficulty, please use this document to create AWS account. I will provide this document. Please be 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Yeah, I shared one document. By helping of this document, please be create an account. Yeah. So once if it is successfully created, and then we're gonna be logging into the AWS account. Please be type AWS console sign in. Click on sign in console. Click on sign in console. Please be click on sign in with root user. Provide your username, password, and sign in. And it is going to be asking MFA code in my case, but in your case, please be skip it. It is already linked with my mobile. I already installed Google Authenticator app in mobile, which is displaying the code. That code I'm typing here 758571. Yeah, once if it is logged in, yeah, we can able to create a server. Server is just like your laptop. Server is just like your laptop, which are all the components available in your laptop. The same components we are going to be using for creating a server. Yeah. Yeah. Let me show you once, please. Let me open AWS EC2. So server is just like your laptop, which are all the components available in your laptop, like operating system, CPU, hard disk, RAM, firewall, network card. The same component we are gonna be using while creating a server itself. But the naming conventions are different. In your laptop, we calling operating system, here is AMI. Here is a CPU, here is instance type. Here is a hard drive, here is a EBS. Here is a RAM, here is a RAM. Here is a firewall, it is a security group. Network card is an IP address. Clear. So which are all the components available in your laptop? Same component we are going to be using in our server. So shall we try to create with the help of these components? Can we able to create a server or not? Yes, obviously. So let us go to the console, AWS console. Choose by helping of EC2. By using EC2, we can able to create a server. By using EC2, we can able to create a server. And once if it is click on launch instance, once if it is click on launch instance, and it will be landing under this dashboard. How many servers you want? Please be choose one server. How many instances you want? How many servers you want? Please be give the number. We can number is anything like 1,000, 2,000, whatever maybe, but please give only one. What is the name of the server? I want to make the server as a web server. I want to make it as a web server. So once if it is chosen a web server, please be choose Ubuntu. Please be choose Ubuntu. Once if it is choose Ubuntu operating system, or else we go for Windows operating system, Red Hat operating system, Debian operating system, or anything. Let us go for Ubuntu operating system. Yeah, please be go for Ubuntu Server 22. If it is scroll down, please be choose T2 Micro. It has 1 core CPU and 1 GB RAM. It has 1 core CPU and 1 GB RAM. Okay, by choosing T2 micro, and then we're gonna be creating a new PEM file. PEM file is just like a password. PEM file name is anything. My key, what is the date for today? 03 September 25. And click on create a pair. Is this PEM file is successfully created or not? Tell me. Yes. So it is successfully created and downloaded. It is successfully created and downloaded. And once if it is successfully created and downloaded, please be secure this PEM file. Why? Because if you lose this PEM file, that means you're gonna be losing your server also. If you lose this PEM file, that means you're gonna be losing your server. Once if it is scrolled down, please be edit. And please be go for default network, default subnet. Don't be change anything. And let us go for SSH and HTTP also. By using SSH, we can able to log in from one Linux machine to another Linux machine. By using HTTP, we can able to access web server over internet. By choosing these are all the components, if it is scroll down and we can able to find 8 GB of hard disk. 8 GB of hard disk. By choosing 8 GB of hard disk, we're going to be click on launch instance. Instance is nothing but a server. Once if it is click on launch instance, automatically it will be create a server. Is this server is successfully created or not? Tell me. Yeah, obviously. The server is successfully created. The server is successfully created. Is it creating or no? Is the server is creating where exactly it is creating in my laptop? No. It is created in Ohio region in US. The server is creating on Ohio region in one of the data center name called 2B. The AWS infrastructure expand in a region wide, like, if you type AWS regions and availability zones, you can understand, you can see here. Yeah, so AWS infrastructure expanded global in a region wide. Each and every region we have a data center. It means availability zones. In each and every availability zone, we have a data center, either one or two or more than two also. In the data center, we have successfully created a virtual machine. So in US East, in one of the availability zone, one of the data center, we have successfully created a server. The server is located in US, not in your laptop. Okay. Sir, after successfully creating the server, how we can able to getting into the server? Okay, if you want to use the server, we need to getting into the server or not, tell me. Definitely we need to getting into the server. Directly we can able to getting into the server? No, we can't. Why? Because of your laptop is a Windows machine, your server is a Linux machine. Windows to Linux, Linux to Windows, directly we can't pass. We can't be logged in directly. So that is the reason we are going to be installing Git bash in your laptop. Git bash in your laptop. Please install Git for Windows. Please be install Git for Windows. Please be double click on. Click on very firstly, this one, Git for Windows. Once if it is download, double click on it. And double click on it. Say yes. Click on install. Let it be installed, please. Please let it be installed, please. Please let it be complete this. Yeah, once if it is installed, then by using this git bash, we can able to log in into the AWS server. So once if it is installed, then if it is right click anywhere else in your laptop, if it is right click anywhere else in a laptop, we can able to open git bash. Okay, once if it is successfully install git bash, how exactly we can able to getting into the server? Please be select which server you want. Click on connect, copy the SSH connection, copy this SSH client connection. Where exactly your PEM file is downloaded? Where exactly your PEM file is downloaded? Where you download have you remembered, please? So in this location or not, tell me. Please be open the particular download location. Please be open more option. Please be open git bash. In that place, please be paste your SSH connection. You can able to getting into the server. So please say yes to container. Yes to container. Sudo -i apt get update. So the default command is what exactly? Apt get update. What is an apt get update? So the default softwares will be downloading from internet into the server. So after making the server is ready, we can make it as anything. I can make it as a Linux server. I can make it as Ansible master, Ansible node, Jenkins master, application server, web server, anything, Docker, Kubernetes, anything I can make it. As of right now, I want to make this server as web server. I want to make this server as a web server. How exactly I can able to please app get install Apache to web server. Apache to web server. By executing this command, by executing this command, okay, we can able to install Apache to web server. But whenever execute this installation happen into the cloud server, but not in a lab. This is happening under the cloud server, but not in your laptop. So once if it is successfully installed, once if it is successfully installed, then we are gonna be accessing this web server over internet by helping of this public IP. Copy this public IP. If we can able to, if you are pasting into any browser, we can able to do that. Are we accessing? Are we accessing the same page in your laptop or not? Please be try to verify. Please let me copy paste. One second. Please use this link whether you're accessing all of you from your laptop or not. Please be cross verify. Clear? I hope you people are understand this. Any questions, guys, please? Jairam, Vishwanath. Yeah, is great. So, so we have successfully created AWS account. We have successfully getting into the AWS server. We are successfully use the server, whatever it may be. Today, I want to make it as a web server. Tomorrow might be Ansible master. Maybe day after tomorrow might be Ansible node. Maybe production servers. Anything I can make it. So easily we can able to getting into the cloud and we can able to get a server and we can make it as anything based on usage. We're gonna be pay rent for this. Cloud is a rental based infrastructure. We're not buying anything. We're gonna be maintaining anything. So just like Ola or Uber or cab, it is just like a rental car. How we are using rental car the same way, we're gonna be using rental infrastructure like a servers and databases, network storage. Based on usage, we're gonna be parent. As of right now, I need a server. Yeah, I definitely can able to get a server from cloud, and I want to make it as a web server. And based on usage, I'm gonna be paying rent. But so the T2 micro is a 750 hours free. The T2 micro, whatever the instance type which you use, the 750 hours free per month, every month. With help of this T2 micro, we can able to practice a DevOps at AWS. Got it? Understand this? Yeah. So, but after practice, if you don't want this mission, if you don't want this mission, please be stop or turn it. Okay. Stop means what? We can shut down right now. Tomorrow I can able to start again. I can able to continue practice. If you don't want, let it be terminate. Click on terminate. Terminate means completely delete. No more server. If you want again, we need to create a new server. Got it. Up to this point, we are understand how to create AWS account and login, how to create a server and login, how to use the AWS server also we understand. And the next topic is what? Configuration management. What is in exactly configuration management? What is in exactly configuration management? And we will be start from tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll discuss about what is the configuration management, and we're understanding diagrammatically and PPC presentation. Then we are going to be understand very deeper into the configuration management. After that, we go for Linux basics. And I hope you people are understand the flow of our classes. Got it? So that is what exactly for today class. So tomorrow will be continue same time in the ignition, so at 6 a.m. and with same link. Will be continued by tomorrow. Whatever I've discussed for today, whatever we have discussed for today, it will be recorded. I will be share with your registered email address. Jairam, Chandrasekhar, Vishwanath. I will share your registered email address. Please be implement. Please be practice for today. Tomorrow will be continue. If you have any question, you can unmute. You can talk to me, please. Okay. Thank you.